Okay.
Yay! We have some slight technical issues, as in Smasher can't really communicate with us because his headset, like headphones, kind of broke. So yeah, that's not great. Um, I guess I'm going to do something else then because I can't really. I wouldn't want to do this alone now, so might as well pick something else to do now. Um, Zerofim is working at a lab. I don't like. I think he should probably like date. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Um, Brain. Yeah, they are working at a lab, and I think they should talk more about it. If yeah. Um. So yeah, I don't quite know what we should do now that Smasher can't really join us. I could do Persona 5, like continue that because that's something I wanted to do for a while now. Or I could, I might do some like Guilty Gear because why not? I haven't done some Guilty Gear in a while and it's fun. I might do some of the single player stuff I haven't done yet, like arcade mode. I could also do a complete wildcard, like do some. I could do another speedrun of SRB2 because why not? Um, I could do some indie game. I have been feeling like doing a FTL for the last few days, so I might try that. I guess we could do a poll, but I don't know how many results I would get from that. Um, no, I do not, and the name has me concerned. Yeah, I don't think we can stream it. I did. Are you happy now? So, um, then why did you even? You know what? So yeah, while we are staring at this gif of Sonic being dead, um, I mean, no, but I think it's free. Like, but I would kind of wait for Divide in that case, and I don't know if they have time right now because I'm pretty sure Divide would want to see me do TF2. Also, that's why I don't include an other option in polls, you know, because make a poll between FTL and Guilty Gear, I don't know. Okay, so I guess we are doing Guilty Gear, which means I need to set up my controller. Yeah, I totally didn't expect this day to go that way, but you know, it's fine. Improvisation is half the something. So yeah, I guess we're doing this now. Um, exactly, it's half the improv theater. I would even argue it's more than half the improv theater, but you know, uh, where where is Guilty Gear? What? Uh, um, I guess arcade mode. So, just one sec, I need to set this all up now. As I said, I kind of didn't expect to. Uh, where? I don't know if I agree to that math, but you know what? What do I know? I'm not an expert. Uh, it's time for some guilty drive. I should have. I should maybe play some music while we wait. Because, you know, I have the OST, so might as well. Uh, arcade mode. The OST of this game is, by the way, amazing, so, yeah. They recently added a new character as well, so that's cool. I'm going to take a quick break just to get something set up real quick, and then I'll continue.
Bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If I lose my wings, I don't need a new world under you. Can't feel a thing. We already know the smell of the game. Remember, you are blazing, still your heart is blazing. If the world made you, I don't need a new world under you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the game.
Guilty Gear Strive. Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. But they found beauty in the lives of beasts and couldn't.
Okay, so yeah, that's, I guess, what we're doing now. Oh, we haven't heard that song in ages. So yeah, I guess I'm doing arcade mode now, because why not? So, yeah. Arcade mode is basically like short stories, I think, for the characters. Which most of these characters I'm not good with, so we'll see how that goes. I should be good enough to deal with like basic AI, but I don't know how strong the arcade mode AI is. Oh, this is going to be fun. I guess I'm going to learn. Where was it? There, okay. I'm not going to go very in depth with most of the characters. Like, I'm not going to pick any particular order for most characters. I'm just going to start with Soul, not because I'm particularly good with Soul, but because he's the main character, clearly. And Soul is relatively simple. He's like a rushdown type of character. Oh. I know most of the inputs.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of themselves, they blamed the beasts.
It's fine.
It looks like you're actually serious.
Damn right. You're gonna suffer if you half-ass this. Soul versus Kai. Duel 1.
Kai is very good at range, so I don't want to... wrong button.
Stun him. Stun it. For the holy order.
What was it? Oh no. Remember how I said I know most of the inputs? I lied. What was Gunflame again? Can he dodge that? He will dodge that. No! I can't believe I got away with heavy mob cemetery. That's going to help. Fall break. Thank you. I was doing the wrong input. I was doing Kai's inputs. Like... Well, too bad. Did he just cancel my Tyrant Race? Yeah, I should remember Dust.
You're awfully loud for a man who moves like he's half asleep.
Oh, now I'm wide awake. Next round, let's go.
Wait,
Come back after a coffee. We'll pick this up then.
Testament. Testament is also range-based. Especially their size is very dangerous.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead
Because it's just a lot of range.
they blamed the beasts, heaven or hell. Well then, to a dazzling encounter.
You done talking?
Soul versus
Yeah, as I was saying, a lot of range. Yeah. Soul is a very unga bunga. Yeah, I forgot about that. He's a very unga bunga kind of character, like. So I can basically just keep up my pressure, and I'm too far away for Nitrate. Not Nitrate, but Tyrant Wraith.
What a bore.
Yeah, that's relatively straightforward. Oh! It's that man.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell.
But yeah, I thought this would be fun to do because I just felt like it, I guess.
Well, someone has changed. I don't want to hear that from you.
Again, I wish we could stick with the original plan, but I also, like,
Duel 1.
it can be helped. Technical issues just are technical issues. Asuka is very weird. He's very tanky if he has mana, but once he loses mana, he basically dies immediately.
That was stupid.
Soul wins.
So yeah, it's relatively easy to deal with him, but he can also do a lot of damage if you aren't prepared for it. Ah, the wall break protected him.
Serious blow due to its lack of potential. I can't compete.
Hey, tell me that punk ain't dead.
And yeah, there's basically some lore to this, but mostly it's just Soul doing Soul things. Because basically that's Soul's character, he's just running around beating up people. Because he can.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell.
No worries, take care.
Rejoice! You'll be the definition of loser in my dictionary.
What a pain in the ass.
But yeah, basically Soul is just going around collecting bounties because he can, because he's immortal. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was a good faultless defense on Leo's part. Though to be fair, I also shouldn't have used Tyrant Wraith when I saw he had faultless defense, but Bandit. But yeah, Soul's moveset is all around getting in. With Bandit Bringer and Bandit Revolver both allowing him to get up close and personal with his opponent, and of course his strong attacks keeping up the pressure. Relatively straightforward, relatively
Mankind knew that they cannot change
a very
society.
Angabunga kinda, like, just go in, attack, and that's it. Not much strategy in that sense.
You're a bounty hunter too. Let's be friends.
Sure, but my friends play rough. Soul versus Rigid. Duel 1.
So yeah, that's basically the game plan. Ah, I'm misinputting. I should be more careful with my inputs, but it's fine. Most of these opponents aren't as tough as Kai.
What a waste of time.
I could probably get to level 9 if I really wanted to. Which, because I lost a round against Kai earlier, I can't. Is she dodging? No. No, she isn't.
Shut that damn stuffed animal up, will ya?
And yeah, most of Soul's Overdrive? Yeah, Overdrive moves are they're alright. Like, having Mob Cemetery sucks, but it's a funny punish tool if you get it. And Tyrant Wraith is just very powerful. So, with the only deficit being that it's very short range. Yeah. Oh. Faust ran into the Tyrant Wraith. That's on him. Ow. Yeah, that might be. Because Faust has a lot of range, but that also means he can easily hit him from far away, just as he can hit you. But yeah, those opponents aren't too tough. It's really only the Kai at the beginning that was. Zato one is interesting because Zato and Eddie have. With Eddie, Zato has a lot of range because Eddie can more somewhat independently, not really independently, attack. Like, you still need to control him as the player playing Zato, but he isn't connected in a sense. Like, he can be anywhere on the stage. As a puppet to Zato.
Zato 1. What a pain in the ass. Soul versus Zato. Duel 1. Out of my sight. Going hard.
And yeah, I can use a gold burst to
And then this.
get charge. And I guess I can roam cancel instead of using an overdrive. Which Roman cancelling basically stops the movement of my opponent if I use it correctly. Which gives me a window to act. Which I can use Roam Cancel after attacking or blocking as well to gain an advantage. Which would be a red Roam Cancel or yellow Roam Cancel respectively. Which basically the color of the Roam Cancel indicates when you used it and what you get from it. Which they're mostly the same, but I think there are some slight differences. Oh, yeah, the boss, Nagoriyuki.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, heaven, or hell.
Who is a vampire samurai, so
Yeah, I can tell. Soul versus Nagoriyuki.
That's quite the opponent you've run into.
Kai, where did you come from?
I'm taking him down one-on-one. You hardly count as one in your state.
Duel 1.
Oh, I just get Kai to help me. How boring. Oh no, Blood Rage. Volcanic Viper, by the way, is my Dragon Punch, which it's basically an invincible move, like in the first few frames, and allows me to escape difficult situations. You know what? I'm happy that I had Kai. That could have gone badly, especially because I landed like none of my overdrives. Like, I misinputted all of them. I was terrible there. And if you have no idea what's going on, don't worry, I also don't. What? Let's see if that hits. No. He was invulnerable. And that's why you never use Heavy Mob Cemetery, because it basically never hits. Let's do this.
Impressive. He's the one who's impressive.
Yeah, could have taken him on my own, though.
Once there everything comes through.
This was guilty. We can go now. No. There are arcade mode stories for every single character. Yeah, I should use 2D more. I'm kind of just trying to get used to Soul at all. Like, Soul isn't my character really. I prefer Kai. Yeah, I should. yeah, that was the first arcade mode. This actual story of this game is actually like there's another story which is basically told via a 3-hour or something like that anime, which is why do they have an anime in this game? It's, by the way, very poorly animated because they just use the in-game models and in-game animations. Which looks hilarious with some of the walk cycles they have. Like, walking basically never lines up, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we won't watch that obviously here because, you know, if you want to watch it, I'm sure it's on the internet somewhere. Or buy the game, I don't know. It's a cool game. Oh, I'm still on just chatting? I thought I updated that. Well, now I'm not. But yeah, I might retry this one simply to get to, like, to the stage 9. I'm going to run those credits once and then we can skip them every time after, because we're probably going to see this a lot. Because, you know, ideally I would like to beat all characters, but I don't think that's a realistic goal, so let's go with at least some of the important characters. And maybe Bridget, because I'm biased. And still calls dibs on Potemkin, so we are not doing Potemkin. Which, you know what, fair enough. Wait. Publishing Sega? I didn't know this game was published by Sega. And you would think I would have noticed by now. So yeah.
Game over.
Game over. Ah, interesting. Makes sense. I guess I'm going to try this again so I can get to stage 9. Which I don't think I'm going to do this for every single character, but at least Soul I would kinda like to. Since you know he's the main character and stuff.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
I think most of the opponents are also randomized except Kai and Nagoriyuki.
Looks like you're actually serious.
Damn right. You're gonna suffer if you half-ass this.
Soul versus Kai. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Gunplay! Vortex! Now! You're mine! You're mine! Stunned!
Will not heal? Ow. Oh, he actually used the burst to escape. Fair enough. Maybe I'm also getting better with the character, which would be quite nice. I'm not getting better with the character at all. Oh no! Used Volcanic Viper, there's reversal. The Roman cancel was really good there. Because I could.
At least you're enthusiastic. Give me a moment.
And now we're just... Oh, Route Extreme. That's not good. Maybe I won't make it to stage 9.
Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1.
Oh no, he grabbed me. That was a good burst. Oh no. That hurts. Actually, that didn't hurt at all. That was close. I should have Roman cancelled more, considering how much I am aware. That hurts. I'm just going to... You know, I could also just Vortex if I wanted to hit low. I think Vortex hits low.
I can't compete.
Hey, tell me that punk ain't dead. Soul wins.
Well, okay. Oh no, that's not good. Because famously, I'm very good at dealing with Potemkin.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So
Time to fly indeed.
themselves, they blamed the beasts. Duel 1.
That was a okay burst. Slider doesn't do damage, but it's still annoying to get hit by. What? Oh, I put the grab.
Think my strategy. Give me a break. Soul wins. Duel 2.
But yeah, it's also a testament to the AI how, you know, I can just do this getaway. Not a good testament, but... Garuda Impact getting hit by that sucks. Oh, that was a bad overdrive. That's a good overdrive. That was a bunga bunga of Evans. I know, 2D. That was almost bad, yeah. Viken.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell. Duel 1.
Interesting. She just shot me. Twice. I might be dead. I'm not, somehow. I am dead. Okay, yeah. I didn't expect to get... Not after I've seen how difficult this is. So I guess I can't get stage 9. Not at my current skill level anyway. At least for Soul. To be fair, Viking is also not the best character to get here. I also just failed to input literally any overdrive. Yeah, my other game is currently lagging. Yeah, this is going nowhere. I guess we can do Kai next. Because I'm good at Kai and, well, decent at Kai anyway. Certainly better than seeing me go down with Soul.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell.
You better go full throttle. Why don't you try and make me?
Versus Soul. Duel 1.
Yeah. I'm definitely more in my element with... Oh no, oh no. I got hit by Heavy Mob Cemetery. I can just run up and throw. It's fine. I should just embrace my inner Kai player and do what I can do best. That food route looked weird. I didn't want to grab that. That's bad. I kinda believe he just let me get away with it. So, by the way, Roman cancel.
That's what I like to see. But that's just a start.
So, blue Roman cancel is just normal Roman cancel. Red Roman cancel is canceling after hitting a move, so you get another, like, more free hits in, basically. Yellow Roman cancel is after blocking, so you can get away from your opponent, and purple Roman cancel is if you use a move but don't necessarily connect it, you can use purple Roman cancel to cancel the end leg, which allows you to use moves that would normally unsave.
I will show you the might of the Thunder Sea.
Versus fight. Duel 1.
Falling. Okay, that was not good.
You give me no choice. Pardon me. Prepare yourself.
Did she just say who cares? That's what she says when she uses burst.
Behold my true strength. Sacred.
Oh no. She just dodged my Sacred Edge. I'm doing something completely stupid. Because it's fun. When Kai is below 25% health, he can use Dragon Stall. 30%, okay. 30% health, he can use Dragon Stall. Which basically just makes him fast and strong at exchange for not having fun, like, stun state. Basically it treats the opponent as always being in stun state. And gives you the benefits of it. And you're faster, so basically no one can contest Dragon Stall Kai in terms of speed. That's not quite true, but it's close enough. Sacred Edge. Yeah, that went way better. Geo might be faster. Because she's really fast. Oh no. This won't go. This won't end badly at all. I mean, it could be worse. It could be, you know, a Potemkin player. At least I'm not going to get locked into Mega Fist.
Way to live through this. Come at me with your full strength.
Kai versus Potemkin. Duel 1. Too cautious.
Behold my true strength.
Okay, I shouldn't have used DL Cloud there.
Pardon me.
He just watched me do that. No, you're not getting away with that. Sacred Edge. And that's it. I know I can just poke you, but that's easier said than done. So the thing with Kai is, Stun Dipper, while a bit unsafe, is a very good low mix-up. Like, it hits a low, so... And I think the second hit is mid, but I'm not sure. So it allows me to low profile a lot of stuff, and it's also just the time was not right. Run up trap, dust, and yeah, that's slash. So yeah, Kai is relatively straightforward. He's meant to be like the easy character. That's relatively easy to learn and everything. Unlike Zato 1. And Kai has like stun edge, which is a good projectile. He can also use a charge version of it, and DI class is relatively strong but slow, so a good punish tool. And also allows you to get your opponent away from you if you need to. If you can line it up, of course. Stun Dipper, as I already established, good to low profile. The problem is my projectiles don't really go through Eddie, so... And in general, the moveset is just, like, Kai's moveset is relatively easy to use. So he can also make good use of Roman cancels and stuff. Like, he's relatively easy to play, but also relatively fun, so... Future Arc is more of a wild card. Nobody expects it, and if you hit it, it's pretty good, but otherwise it's actually pretty bad. Kai's throw is exactly like everyone else's, but because he's so fast, he can really easily just surprise people by running up and throwing. Which, unless you expect it, you can't do much about. If you expect it, you can just punch Kai and that's that. Gold Lewis is really unique. He's a really heavy character, with surprisingly a lot of projectiles and like a lot of range, so he seems very good, but he's also very slow. So like can hit me easily with that thing. What? I'm dead.
Haven't had this much fun in a spell. Let's keep going.
I'm not good with, like, against Gold Lewis, because it's surprisingly difficult to take advantage of his weaknesses. because of his insane range.
I'm sorry. Mr. President, this can't be real.
What?
Wrong number. What in tarnation? Mankind knew that they cannot change.
I guess let's retry that.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
Not the greatest, but you know. I really need to practice against Gold Lewis anyway. So might as well use the opportunity.
Show you the might of the Thunder Seal.
Versus Gold Lewis. Duel 1.
Stun him. No more fooling around. Stun it. You give me no choice.
The thing is, I can't really use a lot of my moves because they have so much, like, comparatively a lot of end lag, and I need to take advantage of the... What? What? Once you have the pressure against Gold Lewis, it's not that bad, but... Sometimes you just gotta ride the lightning. Ride the lightning is... On one hand it's pretty good, but on the other... Like, it's better than Heavy Mob Cemetery, but it has similar issues. It's pretty easy to avoid and very punishing if I miss it. The thing is, Gold Lewis is a character you need to respect. Like, you just need to respect the distance. And need to find gaps in his attacks.
Challenge me again whenever you like.
So yeah, that's that. Melia is... Exactly. Melia is... She changed a lot from her earlier incarnations, where she was more of a zoner. And, like, also projectile based, but now she's more, I wouldn't quite say rushdown. It's actually kind of difficult how I would describe it. Like, how you play her. Which part of that is obviously that I don't play her. But yeah, she's more rushdown. But she's relatively, like, defensively weak, so... Also, she has the best theme in game. Fight me.
Stun him. Stun him.
Using ROM cancels to cancel out of stuff like Stun Dipper and Fujark is actually pretty good because it makes those moves safer.
Looks like I win this time.
Because again, they can be pretty good, but they are also very unsafe. Leo. Leo is very much a rushdown character. But also a stance character. He's like two stances. One is more rushdown, one is more, what was it?
Mankind knew that they cannot
I know.
change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, heaven, or hell.
This one's for the title of genius. If it's just the title, you can keep it.
Leo's theme is like really cool, but like I kind of think the intro is the best part of it. It kind of just falls off after. Oh. That's not good. So yeah, I'm basically using Dragon Stall here to gain some more speed. Usually Dragon Stall is too risky to use, but the speed advantage cannot be understated. It can, like, I wouldn't personally recommend it in most situations, but it can be used as a comeback tool if you are good at just using the speed of Kai, like Dragon Stall Kai. Because if you can, then it's a really good tool. It's just too risky to use normally, because you have better options with Sacred Edge and... Oh, I didn't expect that last hit. Like normally Sacred Edge or Rider Lightning are better tool, especially if your opponent jumps like that, because... I just like Dragon Stall, even if it's a bad option. It's that obvious, it's cool but not practical kind of option.
It seems we've both gotten stronger.
Stage 8, which is Nagoryoki. I'm probably mispronouncing his name.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, heaven, or hell.
You've reached heights thought unattainable within a single lifetime. What makes you push so hard?
What are you doing here?
Kai, you could at least answer his question.
Stay out of this. This guy.
Worry not. I'll simply take the boat.
He's not joking, Soul. Here he comes.
Duel 1.
Oh, he immediately went into Blood Rage, huh? Oh no. He can't keep up Faultless defense forever, because Faultless defense eats through your tension. Could you please do... I'm doing the input badly. It's fine. yeah, you can see nothing of what's happening because we are both just piling up on him. Going to be lost tomorrow, even if it is hell. I'm gonna try. Crawl is also a really good theme, by the way, as are most themes in this game. I took a while to get like warm up to the soundtrack, but once I did, it actually has some pretty good songs. Sacred. That was a really good Sacred Edge. Oh, and yeah, I get tension for breaking the wall, like a bonus in my tension game. Oh. Well, that was Nagoriyuki.
Impressive. Even together, we could barely be here.
I have to get stronger. That much is certain.
Yeah, they both kind of have the same plot.
Was there everything?
Game over.
Game over. Who dares to enter the mayhem? That's actually a good question. I haven't played that many other characters yet. But I'm willing to try some. I have played a bit of Dead Man, like Asuka. I have played Testament a lot. So I guess I can play them. Against Chip. What is the plot behind it? Is it just Chip just cause, or?
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
What are you? Some kind of gear? Indeed. Well, half gear, anyway.
Testament versus Chip. Duel 1.
So yeah, Testament is a lot about range and using the succubi to teleport and use projectiles. Arbiter Sign is just a strong move with a lot of like decent range, so
You're not here to fight, are you? I wish you'd noticed a bit more quickly.
You have any idea what's up ahead?
I can't say that I don't.
Enough with the riddles. What are you here for?
A stroll.
Huh?
A stroll, I say. Is that not worthy enough reason for you?
fun fact, like Testament has like a dozen hobbies in this game. Their entire plot is literally just they got bored of being the bad guys, so now they're just doing random stuff they feel like doing. It's kind of funny. I think so, but I think Reftaply already tried it a while ago.
Let's see where your thinking lies.
So hey, how's it going? As you can see, I'm doing arcade mode of Guilty Gear because stuff, basically some technical issues, so we can't really do mode of Sonic the Hedgehog right now. So instead I'm doing Guilty Gear because I feel like it. We already did Souls and Kai's arcade mode story. And now I'm doing Testament because I can. Or rather, Testament is one of the few characters I'm decent with that I haven't done already. Nostrovia? I want to... Oh, wrong move. I teleport with kick, not with punch. Well, that's better than nothing, I suppose. Alright. I'm doing something wrong. It's fine. I'm misinputting for Nostrovia. And I'm not using Calamity 1. You can't make me. I should just use the Roman cancels. Because honestly, neither of Testament's overdrives are that amazing that you would want to use them at any situation. Nostrovia is kind of good because it can keep up pressure, but it's not great. Like, ideally I would just use Roman cancels. But then again, I'm not the best with Roman cancels either. The problem is Calamity 1 is very short range, so you don't get much from using it. Like, it isn't short... The problem is the range is kind of weird. It's not short range enough that you would hit someone who's next to you. Great, like... It's weird. Also, I've forgotten how I do Calamity 1. But yeah, that's kind of the issue. It's short range, but it's not short range enough. Like... Also, welcome to Neo New York, I guess. Ah, she saw that coming. Not great. I did not want to use Arbiter Sign there. Yeah, New York is a pretty cool setting. I guess it's because it's like the archetypical city, if you get what I mean. While it still has like its own unique... It's recognizable, is basically the thing. It's kick, okay. I thought it was kick, but I wasn't sure. It anyway doesn't matter because Nostrovia is just better. Yeah, I get that. Well, unfortunately this isn't New York, but, you know, It's Neo New York because New York isn't quite.
Mankind knew that
Things have happened in Guilty Gear.
so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
But I get what you mean, yeah. New York is just, in general, the concept is cool, yeah. I just think New York in particular has just a very interesting architectural style as well, that makes it stand out from a lot of other cities.
I don't recall any business with you.
Ah, that's not good. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to approach her. Cause she... Ino's fast. And has a lot of projectiles. And she can do that. I guess I approach her how I approach everyone. I should use the Chrome, or how was it called? Unholy Diver? I think that's Unholy Diver. Either that or the teleport. Ah, I used Avatar to sign up it too soon. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That could have gone very badly, very quickly. Ino's tough. I haven't quite played her against her a lot, so I don't know how to deal with her quite yet. Yeah, that was a very good burst punish. Oh, no. Not that guy.
Oh no!
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
Happy Chaos is like the most powerful mage in the lore, and he uses a gun. Because he can. And that's pretty much all you need to know about him.
Let's start the audition. Fine. You have until my tea is ready.
Also Happy Chaos theme slaps, but I think if I say that about every theme in this game, he can create doppelgangers of himself. Nope. That's bad. Oh no. That could have gone way worse. Considering it's Happy Chaos. And Happy Chaos is like really, really strong, so like a good Happy Chaos can genuinely do a lot.
I'd say it's time for a tea break. Anything sugar for you?
Luckily, this is just a CPU, so not too much of an issue. Ramlefal. Ramlefal is basically just Testament, but better. Like, that's it.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
She has a lot of range, a lot of damage. I mean, just look at this sword. Do I even need to say more?
Commencing assessment of the target.
let's see where
Yeah, motorboat.
Testament versus Ramlethal. Duel 1.
Slice! I'll strike you! Five. Strike them down! Calvados!
Yeah, I like that.
Slice! Not permitted. Divide.
And she can
Calvados!
just do this. Like, I'm not going to contest that. Especially if I just fail to input everything. Yeah, faultless defense might have helped.
We can go home now. Let's go.
Ramlethal wins.
Oh, and I guess Ramlefal has a dog.
Mankind knew that they
Which is in no way important to actually beating her, but you know,
themselves, they blamed the ghosts.
that's a thing.
Duel 1.
Well, that didn't do anything.
It's over. Please. I'll strike you.
Well, Calamity One did actually do something.
Strike them down.
There was literally nothing I could do there. Was still in hit stun.
Venus. Slice. Still intact.
The thing is, I need to outmaneuver Ramlefal. To really be able to deal with her. Which... yeah. You try out maneuvering Ramlefal. Which, yeah, Rammelfall is another one of the strongest characters in the game, but I can't really do anything about it.
Duel 1.
Ah! And because she got a Roman cancer. Like, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know if it really helps if I retry. Like, I might as well start over because I can't really deal with Rammelfall. I just can't. And I'm just misinputting now, so that doesn't help. Yeah, I think I'm just restarting. Because I just can't deal with Rammelfall. And I'm not learning this way either. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. I don't know for how long I will go today because, you know, I kinda had other plans for this, but that didn't work out, so now I'm basically just improvising.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of
I think I'm going to try to get that sorted out next week, so I can, like, so if we can get it sorted out next week, I would like to try doing Murder again. Otherwise, I'm probably going to do Persona, and I'm going to prepare myself for it being Persona just to make sure, because I want to get back to that. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream Wednesday. I might stream Wednesday. In that case, good question. I'll figure that one out. I might do some game dev, or I might just do nothing. Like, nothing interesting. Not nothing interesting, but like nothing really prepared. We'll see. I find it, by the way, very interesting that our first enemy is Chip, of all people, whose health pool is like a puddle. Which technically isn't quite accurate, because the way this game actually calculates health is everyone has the same health, but they have a defensive value, which effectively lowers the health.
You're not here to fight,
Lowers
are you?
or raises.
I wish you'd noticed a bit more quickly.
You have any idea what's up ahead?
I can't say that I don't.
Enough with the riddles. What are you here for?
A stroll.
Huh?
A stroll, I said.
It's still a bit of a weird pick.
Reason for you.
Bed without man. Also, does that mean Chip never met a Testament in The Missing Link? Because realistically, he should have.
You can't stop it, so move.
Let's see where your beauty lies.
By the way, the topic of fighting game stories in general is kind of weird to me. I know, that hurts. Like, the concept of having a story in a fighting game is kind of weird to me. Like, not in the sense of, I think fighting games shouldn't have stories, but it's like, the genre of fighting games is very much focused on multiplayer, so having a story in a fighting game is kinda... secondary.
Do try to learn your limits.
Which I guess is an interesting question. Should games like that have a story?
Mankind knew that they could not change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
Because on the one hand, that's a good argument, yes. What part of a game gets... But at the same time, you could argue the resources spent on a story could be...
Fine. You have until my tea is ready.
like, those resources could be spent better. I haven't played much against Jack, I don't really know what to expect. I know she uses like the robot to set up, but I don't know how. I landed one. Fine. Also, why are fighting game stories always like... That's a fair assessment. At least as long as they like follow the art style, I think. Like, obviously, at some point you don't need better graphics for a pixel art game. And it can be a very deliberate decision to go for pixel art instead of Strovio. What? Good to know Jacko doesn't know what she's doing. That hurts. Nah, that could have been worse. But yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, fair. I just say it because a lot of people see like graphics as just the technology part. So I kind of want to make a point, counterpoint against it. But I get what you mean, yeah. Also, why are fighting game stories always like really insane? Like, think M. Bison in Street Fighter or the mess that is this game and the entire series.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
Because the story of this game is like, we have this immortal dude who... We had here 2K, and then technology got replaced with magic because one dude called the original one discovered magic and shared that information with the world. And then his pupil, that man, created the secret to immortality with the Gear project. And as part of that, turns the dying girlfriend of his co-worker into a super weapon that canonically nuked Japan. I'm playing really bad. I should have paid attention. That's my bad. But I mean, I didn't expect to get to stage 9 anyway, so I should just focus on beating Melia now. I should use my heavy slash more. Ah, that hurt. And yeah, after turning a girlfriend of his co-worker into a super weapon that nuked Japan again. Yeah, that hurts. He turned his co-worker also into a super weapon, and that super weapon now is trying to get revenge. And that's just a minuscule part of the plot of this game. Yeah, I get your point. Did she just call me trash? That was a good Roman cancel. Except it didn't help her, but, you know, in theory it was a good Roman cancel. I should try to keep my distance from Melia. She's too good at close combat. That hurts. No, that's not good. But I survived. But yeah, there's also another point. Like, fighting game story modes usually don't have gameplay in that sense. Like, sure, we are fighting some opponents here, but that doesn't. It isn't really gameplay in the sense of it isn't connected to the story. Like, yeah, I noticed.
That they cannot change society.
Like, the closest we have to actual gameplay somewhat connected to the story is Subspace Emissary. But that's like completely different to the normal gameplay of the game. Which, mind you, I still think Subspace Emissary is kinda cool. But it doesn't really have the same effect like playing against a player, which is the main part of fighting games. Which is in general a thing this series, like fighting games, kind of struggle with. That was a bad jump. Calamity one doesn't reach. Fair enough. I think against Ino the trick is really keeping your distance so you can react to what she's doing. Because when she's doing it, it's pretty fast. Like, I find an interesting topic. What would you do? Like, how would you effectively incorporate how would you implement gameplay that works in a single player campaign but still has like the interest of like the interesting gameplay of multiplayer? Biking. The problem is Biking has a lot of range, but at the same time a lot of tools to keep you close because she actually wants to. Yeah, I'm currently doing the arcade mode because we had some technical issues, so Murder has to wait until next, like probably next week, maybe later. We'll see.
Ready to be cut free?
Let's see where your beauty lies.
Yeah, hi friends, how's it going? We've been currently talking about story modes in fighting games and how, on the one hand, they don't really gameplay-wise do much. Like, they don't really play the same like playing against. That's bad. How they don't really play like you would play, like how you as a player don't really play the same in a single player story campaign like you would in multiplayer. Which is in general a very interesting part, because fighting games are a lot about predicting what your opponent does, learning your moveset so you have a better idea what your opponent will likely be doing, and what you have as options that are safe, which you don't really do in stuff like, for example, Subspace Emissary or Which is interesting. Why are, like for example, why isn't the II of a fighting game as good as... Nostrovio might do the trick. Keeps the pressure at least up, so she has to use faultless defense.
I'd say it's time for a tea break. Milk and sugar for you. Wins.
I can see that. There's a concept in fighting games that's like neutral game. Which basically you're either neutral or you aren't. In neutral, no player has inherently an advantage. So
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
yeah, that's true.
Instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame
I just
The motto's flawlessness.
the thing is basically we all have certain behaviors. I go for example, maybe yeah, but yeah, for example, neutral basically. It's a lot about trying to assess the situation and trying to see where you can get an advantage, what your opponent is doing, why they are doing it, and what would be your optimal response to it, if they actually do it. It's a lot about predicting what your opponent does, rather than actually knowing or reacting. Which is why it's important to know the characters in the game. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's just a bunch of bad. Calamity okay, yeah, Calamity won't work. And I think the difficult part is, obviously your vanilla fighting game AI doesn't really react to you playing, it just does some more or less optimal things. But it can really predict what you're doing. That's why the amiibos in, for example, Smash Bros. Are really, like Ultimate, are really cool. Because they actually learn from your match, like the matches you play against it. But they also don't learn at the rate a normal player would learn. On the one hand, they learn faster, at the same time, they don't adapt as quickly, if you get what I mean. Like, they learn, once they actually understand what you're doing, they learn faster, but to actually adapt on the fly, they take longer, I think. And yeah, Alien Isolation is another interesting game that I need to play it at some point. Oh, we are at Nagorioki. What does he have to say?
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
True, true. There's, by the way, also a reason why Nintendo doesn't do that, but that's another discussion, which we can have maybe after a break, because after I beat Nagorioki, I think I want to take a break.
What is it you want?
Who's going to help me here?
Nothing.
Oh, that's anticlimactic.
Shit. A friend of yours? Not really. Apparently they're just here for a stroll. To be precise, I'm here to enjoy the scenery over a cup of tea. Do you know who you're dealing with? Sure, the famous samurai. I hope that I'll get a glimpse of it. I am no tourist attraction. Who are the Goriyuki?
That was a conversation we just had. Oh no. Up. That hurts. I didn't hit him because he was for misdefending. And no, I don't know why Chip is helping me either. Yeah, he wasn't hit stun, so I couldn't hit him with Calamity one. Yeah, the final... I'm not sure how I feel about the final battles against Nagoriyuki. Did we have an ally? Mainly because it just makes it a visual mess. Yeah, that's poor Nago. We were just... that's going to hurt. Oh, never mind, he dodged. Good on him. Does Chip even have health? I genuinely can't tell. Ah, that hurts. But yeah, we are basically just juggling Nago around. That's...
Tell me, truly, you have no other business with me.
Like I said, a glimpse is all I'd hoped for.
Doesn't smell like bullshit to me.
Still, I can tell. There is great darkness.
Yeah, I noticed.
Hard to believe such a soul is here for mere human indulgence.
Mere? What kind of indulgence could be sweeter? Here I thought you would understand.
What happened to you?
People did. I've been very lucky to meet people who've accepted me. I used to carry myself like some sort of demon too. Even though I was surrounded by accepting people.
And that's who you claim to be.
I'm not here to fix you. I'm just passing through. Though I did bring a bit too much tea for one person. If you'd like, I'd gladly share.
All right, that's all I can take.
Was there everything
Yeah, Chip is so done with all of this.
I've heard of such a dreamy place. Do you think my broken wings will heal? Hope so.
So, we already saw the credits, so... Game over. I could have been better, but I'm also not as good with Testament as I used to be. We can do, by the way, every good game has fishing. I'm sorry, I can keep them rolling next time. I have one more character I want to play at least. But first I'm taking a break. And before I take a break, every good video game has fishing for some reason. It's not very... It's really not, I think, anything special. You can fish for like avatar stuff or stuff for the figure mode that's in the game. But it's literally just, you get random stuff, that's it. And fish. So yeah, that's really all there is to it. But it has fishing, I guess, so take that for what you will. which is another interesting talk to be had, which there are some things like petting the dog or fishing that are like in every good game, which I would like to talk to that, like about that later, like after I took a break, because I think that's actually an interesting topic to talk about. So yeah, I think I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Can I mute the game somehow? I would like to play music. Nope. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be back in a few. Be right back.
bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new one under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game. Do you know who you are when you speak your words? Don't sound like your own. You're trapped in the toxic created by this world. That is who you are. No science will say that I must be dead sometime without providing Jesus on the ground. That is bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If I lose my wings, I don't need a new world under you. Can't feel a thing, we already know the smell of the game. Remember you are blazing, still your heart is blazing. If the world made you, I don't need a new world under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. But they found beauty in the lives of beasts, and couldn't lie to themselves about it.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world under you. My tribe is my word. Your words will never make me disappear. That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the game.
Well, I guess break's over. And song's over too, so that's convenient. And music's back, like, in-game music. Yeah, there's one more character I would like to do in any case, before we call it. Because the story is kind of, you know, he's kind of an important character in terms of story. That man. Yeah, that man. Actually, that man. He's like the important character who made all the gears and should be a really bad person, but Actually, it's just kind of just sad about everything. To be fair, the guild of nuking Japan kind of, I swear it makes sense in context. I swear. We can't select any other color except this one. And theoretically, there's a gimmick he has where he can either play as a doppelganger of him, Asuka, or Kreutz, but like the symbol Kreutz, or Asuka or Kreutz written out, which is the real one. But here we can only use the real one. Oh yeah, at the end of this game he started a radio podcast. But that's a thing. So yeah, what I wanted to ask earlier was, by the way, things like fishing and stuff in video games. Fishing, petting the dog. Why are those so popular features? Like, why do people like that? It's an interesting question.
Society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, heaven, or hell.
Repeat after me. I'm bored. I have no right to utter such words.
Duel 1.
Wait,
Up.
wait. Gathering. Let's up the race.
I have no clue what I'm doing. So basically, Asuka uses mana to create spells, like use spells. I completely forgot which one was his super. Like, which one was his attack super. Which is bad. That one. It's punch. I knew which movement I needed to do, but I didn't know which button, like punch, kick, or whatever. I guess I was using slash. And yeah, this is basically just a match of people throwing dice at each other. Until one of us runs out of mana. I could theoretically recharge mana, but that, depending on which button I use, it either takes ages or comes at a cost. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this character is super complex. You have like a deck of cards, basically, of spells, which you can select, and you have different decks you can switch between, and can switch spells out and stuff, and it's super complicated. And you need to remember to replace spells you used. And you take damage. Like if you take damage, you lose mana. If you use spells, you lose mana. If you exist, you lose mana. No. And while you have mana, you have like a magic shield that protects
Most
you.
of all, fundamental strength.
But if you don't have mana,
Here
you're
we
like
are,
super weak.
Just the two of us in a galactic palace built for 400. Nothing wrong with a change of scenery, eh? I can't say I see the significance. No? Well, I beg to differ.
Also,
Otherwise, I might never learn why you created me. Well, about that. The Valentine sisters, formed by the universal will, were perfect beings. I hadn't seen such immaculate synthetic life since the Frasco specimen. So you wanted to try it for yourself. At least you're honest. If ethically bankrupt. Let me guess. Do you resent me? No need to worry about that. Unless you resent yourself. Now, why don't we kill a little more time?
so Asuka's doppelganger just gives him like his original version therapy. Do I understand that correctly? Is this the plot of this arcade mode? If it works for him.
I'll do my best, Johnny.
Could you say that again? I was lost in thought.
Asuka versus me.
I'm out of spells. I'm doing this input unclean. Now. I need to clean up my inputs. I'm doing them very slowly right now, which is bad because it means I'm just.
Give me a moment to still my thoughts.
I shouldn't. Yeah, I can use health or tension to charge my mana faster. Which... Yeah, I need to focus. I'm doing the inputs really, really bad. So yeah.
Add analysis and interpretation results to my list.
Wins.
Oh. Those two are very best friends, obviously. I mean, they were even co-workers once, you know?
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
You're not a ghost, are you?
It's all scientifically sound. We'll both feel every blow.
Versus Soul. Duel 1.
So with the 3 attack button, like 4 attack buttons, I can select which spell I want to use or replace or whatever. Whatever I'm doing. Oh! Which the important part is obviously remembering which spell is which, so I can easily replace it if I already used it, or know which spells I still have. Like, ouch. Like this is heavy slash, this is slash, this is still slash, this is punch, this is kick. And with that I basically replace it quickly, and ideally I just replace it the moment I use it, so I always have a spell in a spell slot. It's a very complex character, especially there are different decks which I could theoretically use, and I'm not doing it because it's complex and I don't know what half the spells do anyway. So for now I'm getting good with one of the test cases, like decks, so I can focus on that. Because the test case you start with is pretty good. Like, the spells are decent, projectiles. They have a lot of uses, so
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
it's not like
Instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed
I'm just
heaven or hell.
like I know what I do with those somewhat, but it's not like I couldn't do better.
Just watch me, Master.
Quiet, please. I'm calculating my chance of survival.
I'm calculating my chances of surviving. Okay. Ah, interesting. That staff slows my spell stone. The trick with Asuka is basically, while you have mana, try to use as many spells as effectively as possible. At least how I plan. Use your spells as effectively as possible, and when you don't have mana, stall with your overdrive and recharge and similar moves until you have mana back, so you have health. Like, because Asuka dies if he's looked at funny when he doesn't have mana.
Regular structure.
So yeah, that's the basic strat. Because if you don't have mana, you die, but if you... Like, Asuka is both the weakest and tankiest character in the game. At the same time. Oh. Now Nagoriyuki? That's... unusual, but okay. I guess Nagoriyuki doesn't really have business with that man.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed heaven or hell.
Yeah, I almost expected as much.
Let us duel.
It's time to duel!
Could you say that again? I was lost in thought.
Let us duel, indeed.
Versus Nagoriyuki. Duel 1.
So this is one of the few times where we don't hear Crawl when fighting Nagoriyuki. I have a bit of a problem, I don't have tension. So let's just do that. Oh. I... True, true.
That tension boost might have been.
Why does he have the LED stuff? I shouldn't waste spells like that. Yeah, he's got the gamer staff. Oh, I'm out of mana. I don't know why the song has a random news broadcast in the middle of it, by the way. In-universe news broadcast, but still.
How rude. I haven't an ounce of fighting spirit.
I find that line so funny. I haven't an ounce of fighting spirit. At least he's aware. Don't those two know each other? Didn't Eno like work for that man?
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
I'm curious if they have like a custom interaction, because some characters do, some characters don't, and it's kind of weird which do and which don't.
Improvisation may trump a perfect
They don't.
but often
Weird.
no chances.
Because again, they used to... Even Anji and that man, like Asuka, have a custom interaction. Which is very gay, but that's another issue. Issue, I say. As if Anji wasn't the gay / bisexual representation we want. I should play Anji. Ah, that hurts, that hurts. I also don't know why I'm staying on the ground, I really don't need to. I'm not doing well. I gotta admit. Well, at least that man has the same thing you have with Kai, where you can just run up and grab. Which is weird, because I think that man is actually pretty slow.
I haven't an ounce of fighting spirit.
But I guess everyone can just run up and grab. Just a meme with Kai for some reason. Which is even funnier, because he says when he grabs someone, pardon me. Like, sorry. True. Also, don't say it that way.
That they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Giovanna is rushed down, so I guess I should keep my distance. In general, that man is a bit weird with like distance and stuff. He wants to, on the one hand, he wants to stay kind of close when he doesn't have mana, despite the fact that he doesn't have any health, simply to keep the opponent from attacking him, but at the same time, He actually wants to stay at range because he has good projectiles, if he has mana. Which is weird, because when he has mana, he doesn't need to stay up far, because he's the tankiest character in the game. Ooh, that was good. I didn't grab. Nope, don't think about it. First. Eat some cubes. Oh no, I'm almost out of mana. And the worst part is my mana doesn't really recharge automatically unless I'm out of it, so... I need to spend resources to recharge it, or time, which I guess is also a resource. So. Okay, so who is our boss?
It's far easier to destroy them.
Sure. If he says so. Oh. Our final boss is Asuka, again.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell.
Welcome.
That's an interesting color scheme you got there.
Me again. I'm about ready for an explanation. The words I'm about to say are also within you. Sorry. This Oscar was based on myself. Everyone I fought so far was a simulation engineer. I get that. But if this is a version of me, I know he talk things out. Right. Like Frederick taught all of us what it means to fight.
Frederick is sold, by the way.
Our emotional experience has exceeded our vocabulary. If that is your injury, does it really call for an answer?
So I am just fighting... I and me are just fighting myself while... That's a big cube. Oh, I wall break myself. Wall broke? I am severely unsure how I'm supposed to... How I'm supposed to talk about the situation. I wall broke myself again. Me, myself and I had a very good fight. This fight is just cubes. Ouch. I'm out of mana. And as you know, this fight is just a visual mess of shapes. Eat cubes.
I swear I can see whenever I leave the clean room. Wait. Let's settle the score. Does our fighting have any meaning? To be honest,
Anyone
I'm
want a
worn
coffee?
out and didn't quite enjoy hitting myself. But isn't this what you, I mean we, wanted? No. It's a means to an end. He decides if we got what we wanted. Who? Me? I don't know what the purpose is. But I do know one thing. All versions of me left the conclusion up to others. You made me. You knew this would happen. I respect you for it. You know what this means, right? Sure. It took a long, strange trip to get there, though. Let's call it. Next time, I'll give you my real message.
Well, I.
Once there
Eh.
everything
Yep.
comes through. I've heard of such a dreamy
Well,
place.
we have achieved self-respect.
My broken wings will
Asuka is now a self-respecting human being. Probably.
cause I can't fly
I think that's what happened just now. I don't know. I lost track of who is who.
Someone's been crying all along. No worries, there's only one road, so I can't get.
It was like a really interesting philosophical and psychological discussion, but like the fact that he existed 3 times in that discussion kinda made it difficult to follow. Well, as long as he knows what he's trying to achieve there, or he, or someone else. Therapy is good for people, I think.
I wonder how far I have come.
This was
And what have I ever done?
this sure was something.
Alright, well, I'll be there soon.
How late is it? It's not super late, but I also don't feel like doing much more because, you know, we kinda had to improvise a lot. So I guess I'm going to call it. My plan for next week, just so everyone's aware, I might stream on Wednesday. I'm not quite sure about that. I'll see about that, really. Depends on my schedule at that time and if I'm at uni or not. I might do game dev if I do that. Like, I have a game project I wanted to work on for a while now, which I have mentioned a few times now, but I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that, but we'll see. I might either do some coding, where I might need aesthetics help, but that's another issue. Or I might do some sprites, which depends on if my arts block is doing well or not. Yikes. And Friday, either I'm going to do Persona or the Murder of Sonic Dash. Depends a bit on how how it goes for Smasher with fixing the issue. We might also do that at another point in between today and next week. We'll see. But yeah, that's basically it. Let's find let's find someone to raid. You've seen the credits now. I hope you're happy, friends. It's relatively early for me to call stream, but you know. Oh, we can go fishing first. I guess if that's anything you find interesting, it's not really interesting. But like, I can do it. Cool. Yeah, that's the extent of it. But yeah, thank you all for coming to stream. I don't know what I'm going to do, but like, it certainly was one of the things of all times. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Like, not quite know yet how I'm going to handle next week because planning is a nightmare. Who are we going to raid? We could, sorry, we could raid Oculine because you know, I hate checking out new people. No, just kidding. I might actually check out who's doing Guilty Gear right now, which I don't know if that's interesting to anyone. Otherwise we could just, you know, raid someone I follow like Aki, or we might also raid Cheese Pops, who's doing Mario Maker, who's a bit of a bigger streamer, not really big. Who I only recently like met via, like, not met, but like saw his channel via Dan. Really interesting dude, like great commentary, some of the best quips ever. There's someone playing Asuka right now. It could be interesting. One sec. I'm just going to check them out real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Good. Check. Didn't know. I don't know. I'm not really feeling like checking out someone new today. So I think we're just going to call it here and sure, whatever. I'm not really feeling like rating anyone, to be honest. I'm kinda exhausted. So I guess I'm just going to end stream. Bye. That's a weird one for me. I've never really done something like this, like just ending, but I'm kinda exhausted. I couldn't sleep very well today, so I guess that's it. Thank you all for coming to stream. It's been fun. Not quite what I expected, but I just did something random. It's whatever. Bye. Take care and see you all whenever. I don't really know if I'm going to stream Wednesday. We'll see. Bye.